I love New Delhi, but every now and then you just want to escape the hustle and bustle and heat, and while many people go to hill stations to retreat from the city, I've actually discovered recently there's some great places to escape to within the city limits itself. Today we'll look at one of those spots, Deer Park's lakeside near Hoscos Village, in this edition of Digital Numkeen. Recently I met this guy, Zach, a fellow American who also does video and photo work here in New Delhi. I helped him get in touch with a video equipment rental company for a project he had to do a few weeks back. When he discovered that they had a great selection of L-series lenses for Canon DSLRs, he got excited and decided to go ahead and rent the 70 to 200 millimeter L-series lens to take some bird photos early one Monday morning at Deer Park. While I'm not necessarily a bird watcher, I love taking nature photos, and an early morning in a cool park sounded like a needed break from the hustle and bustle and heat of New Delhi. It was an early morning. We were going to meet at 6 a.m. and I couldn't find any public transportation, including the metro, to take me where I needed to go. I thought there'd be some buses running from Sector 37 in Noida, where they usually run to South Delhi, but I couldn't find any even there. This uncle in front of me was trying to go to Nehru Place as well, so I followed him and he found an SUV that was headed in that direction. Now originally I thought this must be some sort of taxi service, but I soon found out that it was the Hindustan Times delivery boy. And he just lets people tag along for the low rate of 10 rupees, so it's bus rates without the hassle of stops, and he's in a more maneuverable vehicle, so win-win for everyone. It's pretty cool. I never knew about that before.
This is my first time in this side of Deer Park. Zach was talking about this. He says he lives near big central forest in Delhi. He says whenever he hits it at night, you can just feel the temperature drop. And I felt it today when I was in the auto and came up to Hoscos Village. It's just like, wow, this feels awesome. There he is, the master at work. How did you reach this?
Just makes me breathe a sigh of relief. In fact, that morning was so relaxing it inspired me to write a little bit of background music for use in this montage. So sit back, breathe a sigh of relief, and enjoy. I love India because how many other places do you know where pigeons, myna birds, parakeets, and peacocks hang out together in a public park? These photos were taken by Zach with that 200 millimeter lens. Beautiful. While I'm not a bird watcher, I have always been fascinated by animal classifications. So I was fascinated when Zach schooled me on some new species of birds that were new to me, at least.
Hey, what type of bird was that in the tree?
Yeah, so that was a green pigeon, yellow-footed green pigeon. Beautiful bird.
And that's because the one we see mostly around here is, what is it again?
It's a rock pigeon.
Rock pigeon.
So rock
pretty
pigeon
common and kind of annoying.
Bird, yeah. So my friends are like, man, I hate pigeons, but there's lots of pigeons. So.
I'm a big fan of insects and arthropods in general. I think, if anything, I would be an insect watcher. I think this is some species of ladybug larva. And speaking of wildlife, I always enjoy when we stumble on one of these.
Ricky-ticky-davy. So the bird expert is saying that this is a drongo, which I've never heard. I've heard of Rango, the movie with Johnny Depp.
They have very unique tails, and so that's why they're always using. They fly kind of like that one too.
See, if I saw that, I would have just called it a swallow.
Drongos.
Oh. This one called again?
This is a great barbet.
A great barbet. I'm hearing the call of a kingfisher. What is that called? White-breasted kingfisher?
White-breasted kingfisher.
Still can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got it.
We ended our morning with a bagel and a coffee from Holocaust Village's Bagel Cafe. The song featured in the little montage before is available for download in the description and is available for use in any commercial project. No permission needed, no money needed to be paid. So you can use it for background music or something like that. I'm Fort Suze, the surfing violinist. Until next time, remember to keep it creative, keep it quality, and keep it constructive, YouTube. Thank you very much.